Whack the SOB.
Grab your shotgun, cock it back, shoot the sun until the sky is black. Now I sure hope that the sun got rhythm, cause he gon' dance when that music hit him. Like bang, 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 darkness fall.
And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Number 30 will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Grounded, foul. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he misses there, 1-2.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2.
All right, hold on right there.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Bradley has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Chris Young will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
go right here. Turn 2 for you right here. Hey, let her rip one time.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Wheeler will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Dominic Brown will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time. You go one time like a big dog. Let it go, big fella.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Carlos Ruiz would be next. And he misses, ball 4. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Number 30 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Chris Young will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Hey, let it fly.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, one time, right now. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Hey, get a good one up there.
The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
All right, one time.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Get your pitch, huh?
Come on, let's hold him. Got one right here. Come on, big guy.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. Juan Lagares will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Come on, Phil.
Hey, come on, guys. Where's your one now?
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Strike out here.
Come on, fellas, let's go. 2 outs, let's get out of here.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Roberto Hernandez will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Howard will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Ryan Howard. Number 22 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
All he could do was just stand there and watch this one. The right fielder was never going to have any sort of play. And as you see, this one's hooking hard, but it winds up just clanking off that right field foul pole and way up there, too.
Number 30 will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Cody Ashe will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail here at 6-2. Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there. Hey, no one better, huh? Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here you go.
Line drive. Base hit left field.
Boy, how about ball stuff?
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Chris Young stands in as he looks at ball one here. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
No one out now. Hey, grounder right here.
Grounded to third. This could be two.
There you
Friends
go.
him.
You're here.
Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
Right guy, right spot. Easy. It's wild now.
So now 2 men in scoring position. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Number 30 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. John Mayberry will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Cody Ashe will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. A deep breath, now the 2-2. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it. Cleet Thomas will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, up by 4 in the 9th. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, David Wright. Take a snapshot of that.
I'm sleeping with a fish, you see.